Countless eons have passed since our ancestors traveled to the Promised Land from the Land of Calamity. Eons still have they wandered, aimlessly and scattered. Only when Shershet, the last prophet, proclaimed the dragon's rule from atop the sacred mountain, had our purpose become unobscured, our destinies manifest. United by faith, great rulers of the past bounded petty kingdoms into the mighty Kudonian Empire, a new center of civilization and a launching point for many voyages of exploration and conquest. That is how the barbaric land, later dubbed Nova Draconia, was discovered, and in it the magical Balta ore, the world's only source of pale iron, renowned for its unique strength and temper. A century later, Nova Draconia has been crowned by the port city of Swordhaven, and at least partially tamed. But this land of mystery and danger yet calls to the adventurous souls from every corner of the known world. It is with one such adventurer that our tale begins.
Howdy. Today we're gonna play the demo for Swordhaven Iron Conspiracy. It's just a demo, so the graphics and the gameplay is not finished. Take it with a grain of salt. I will put a link to the demo and to the Kickstarter down in the description. I've been looking forward to this game for some time now. I played the first two games from the team, Atom RPG and Atom RPG Turdigrad. Without further ado, let's get into it. I already played this game a little bit, and I will choose a noble. So I think high intellect, because as you can see, the skill points, the high intellect, the more skill points. Skill points is very important in the first two games. Personality is important too. Sometimes quest and followers are behind the high personality. I think attention. Sometimes you can see hidden things in the world. So maybe something like this. I'm not sure about. Let's try this. Skills. I will go for this first. I will choose this one. Because these three skills, we have a follower at the start of the game that have those three skills. So there's no use for them. And we will go for bladed weapons. And something like this. Yeah. And a skill, I think. This skill. This attack deals maximum damage, gain additional 50% chance to parry an incoming attack over the next 1 rounds or turns. Parrying means completely avoiding an incoming attack, even if your dodge failed. Learn that one. There's a lot of skills, but we had 1 point. Now it is used. Let's go for appearance. There is not a lot of things to change right now, but they might come. They probably will come in the full game. No problem. Go for him. One voice. Yes. A normal difficulty. Welcome to Swordhaven, Iron Conspiracy demo. You were sailing from the Imperial mainland to the land of Nova Draconia, specifically its capital Swordhaven, when a sudden storm struck your ship. During the commotion, one of your fellow passengers, an old man named Anfor, was hit by a fallen mast. Before dying, he entrusted you with a mysterious amulet, asking you to bring it to his friend, Akhenat, the Enlightened, in Swordhaven. Failure to do so, according to him, would lead to a catastrophe. Still puzzled and frankly disturbed by the urgency in the dying man's voice, you step onto the lifeboat. The captain of the ship decided not to risk it and sent you and the rest of the passengers to the shore before reaching Swordhaven, instructing that there is a village nearby, Clamreach. This is where your story begins. After a rough landing, you and your fellow passengers meet the dawn, gathering wood, kindling a fire, and preparing something to eat from this scanty rations providedly brought along. As you're about to take your leave and head for the village, a soft voice addresses you with a sing-song lilt. You stop and turn to your right. Leaving so soon, my lord? Fiona de Quivalon, a Trubassit from a faraway kingdom of MERC, offers a winsome smile. Yes. Pray, could I accompany you? At least until we reach the village. I'll feel much safer in the company of a knight. How are you faring, Lady Fiona? The weather and the natural hardship don't frighten me, and I'm equally accustomed to human dangers. Most unwanted attention may be averted by a long cloak and a deep hood anyway. But if that doesn't suffice, then my crossbow comes into play, and if you don't think I don't know how to use it, you are making a big mistake, my lord. A mistake for which more than one rogue has paid dearly. Why did you come to Nova Draconia? Bats her eyelashes innocently. To travel new lands and seek inspiration, of course. Yes, but why this place exactly? Allow me to answer with a question of my own. Why not? I've heard many intriguing stories about Nova Draconia, and when circumstances allow it, I decided to embark and make my daydreams a reality. Show her Anfor's amulet. What do you make of this thing? There certainly is a mysterious piece of bric-a-brac. You ought to take it to Swordhaven and find someone knowledgeable about things ancient and pre-natural. Well then. Yes, let's take her. Yes, I suppose you can come along. Magnifique. Just give me a few minutes to gather. Oh, who am I kidding? I have nothing to gather. Remind me, where's the village again? What was it called? Clamreach, I think. We need to follow the road through the forest, cross the river. I sure hope there's a bridge, and then head east at the first crossroads. Thank you, Lady Fiona. Before we depart, that chest you were sitting on, is it yours? I assume it belongs to another passenger. No, I asked around, but nobody claimed it. The sailors must have stowed it in our boat by mistake. Her eyes shine like 2 diamonds. Oh, we ought to see what's inside. Here, take this lockpick. If you can't crack it, let me try. Very well, let's try. So if we take a look at her skills, if we can find them.
Speak your mind.
There should be. Yeah, you can see her pickpocketing and lockpicking is still pretty high. So I think we'll try to give her the lockpick. Lockpick. Like that.
You
Take
good?
her. Crack it. That's here.
Done.
Perfect.
What is it?
Oh. Just to let her
Let's
move.
go.
An empty bottle. A weak potion. Another weak potion. And some bandages. Very nice.
You can count on me.
Let's talk to these people. The sellsword Jemahor, the eel, whom you met during the voyage, greets you with a disarming grin. Hard to believe such an innocent expression belongs to a merciless cutthroat. You're here to see me off, sea brother? Quickly then. I shan't linger long on these shores. No rest for the wicked, huh? Wicked, you say? No, 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 my sea brother. Once these feet are reacquainted with solid ground, I shall go where good deeds are needed, for such is my life's passion. The eel is a strange moniker for a righteous man. That's the nickname they greet me with. Here he comes, Jemahor, the eel, who always slips from danger's path, no matter the situation. Yet, when the contract is done, the coin paid, and the time for farewells grows nigh, they say, Jemahor, the eel, we do not know any such man. Nay, here stands Jemahor the good, he who works hard and fights well. Oh, and if many moons later one of the unwed lasses in our household should give birth to a miracle baby, we shan't falsely accuse him, but instead raise the wee child as one of our own. That was oddly specific. The point is that being a pagan of virtue is my calling in life, and as we all know, the best way to serve the greater good is to pedal your sword arm to the highest bidder. If the highest bidder is one of the righteous, you mean? Naturally, for what other reason will the dragon, in his wisdom and kindness, grant them the winning bid? Not everything that happens is due to the will of the dragon. Not everything, he clenches his fist. Upon my honor, never have I heard a bigger blasphemy. What gall to accuse me of blasphemy when you yourself twist your dragon's truth in a manner most unseemly. Jemahor rises to his feet, one hand hovering near the hilt of his sheathed sword. Despite Jemahor the gracious giving you pearls, you have treated him with mud. Despite Jemahor the kindly offering advice, you have reaped him with insult. This is deeply painful to me, especially coming from someone I consider family. Sits back down. Instead, this wounded heart needs time and solitude in which to heal. Let's leave him be. Pissa Christ. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's talk to the guys up here. Nustra Yurim. The rogue is read a few words, acknowledges your presence with a nod. Why are you still here? Did the ghost planes take your soul? Ghost planes? This is the name my people give to the sea. Broad and flat. It is like the prairies of my homeland. However, ride into it on horseback and you will fall straight through into the cold, wet dark we call the abyss. My soul is intact. I'll be moving out soon. Good to hear. Any plans? I hope to make my way to Swordhaven. No. I will travel wherever my feet takes me. Wanderlust is naught but a childish distraction, smirks. What will you do once it is sated? Wherever my path takes me, blood and coins shall rain down. A man after my own heart. A bark of laughter escapes her lips. Just be courageous about the company you keep. It'll be your guts raining down. Sounds like you have had a bad experience or two. Her brows furrow in annoyance. Do not poke your nose into the prairie worm's burrow, or you might just lose it. Why did you come to Nova Draconia then? That's my business, not yours. Show her the amulet. What do you make of this thing? I've heard many tales about cursed talismans. This may well be one of them. The woman immediately forgets you. Okay. Let's talk to him. Günther of Kuldinga. The pious knight you met during the voyage looks up from the flames. I believe a brief prayer of thanksgiving is in order. Would you join me? Yes, of course, let us pray. Raises his hands in supplication. O celestial dragon above, O blessed jaw of the heavens, O saints and prophets of yore, receive this humble prayer of gratitude for not sending sea monsters to claim us, safely delivering us to these fair shores, keeping the provisions dry during our voyage. I will take this one. Safely delivering us to these fair shores. We humbly beg that you make our stay here rich in opportunities to prove our valor, safe from all things unwholesome, lucrative, full of adventure. Let's take this one. Rich in opportunities to prove our valor. I most wholeheartedly concur. Yet, if we were ever stray into temptation, looks you in the eyes, be it through the allure of gold or other earthly vanities bestowed upon us. Your divine punishment, keep the wisdom to avoid preditation, the guile to always come out on top, the strength to overcome it. But only if those who impede us are unjust. For strength without cause is simply banditry. Finally Loa said, thanks you for keeping me company. There's nothing. So what brought you to Nova Draconia? I need a spiritual beckoning. Show him the amulet. Now that's a strange little doohickey, isn't it? I personally would seek out its true owner and give it back. One cannot discover a higher truth in magic disdained from someone else. Got it, I will leave you to it then. He sighs and settles in for soul cleansing meditation. Let's talk to the last guy. Nicodemus Penacone, the aged scholar you met aboard the ship, is hunched over and rubbing his lower back. I say that landing wasn't good for my constitution, or of course my crumbling pelvis. Why must it ache so? If only I had some water. Let's go into the nearest village instead. I'll fetch you a flask if you're not feeling well. I hear a stream bubbling nearby. Water we only just got off the sea. Let's take this one. I'll fetch you a flask if you are not feeling well. Very kind of you, but I don't mean a drink. I mean boiling water, child. Bubbling in a pot. His eyes glazes over. With a bit of freshly brothed meat and all manner of assorted vegetables. Oh, alright then. Oh, you're talking about a stew? Stew, yes. That's the word. And after a few servings of that, I will like a jug of something strong. Only then will I fully recover. Undoubtedly, I'll feel positively rejuvenated. I see. I think this is because we have high intelligence. As for spirits, there is Smakovka, the famous moonshine of Nova Draconia. Let's take that one. I've never imagined your knowledge of this land will be so extensive. Slaps himself on the knee. Hopefully that hooch is available in the nearest tavern. And why don't you go already? Eerie, your words medley turns my mind to tatters. Would you like to travel with me? Why don't you eat the stew already bubbling in the cauldron? Let's ask this one. Would you like to travel with me? Can you imagine us stomping through the thicket together? We'll scare away all the local fauna before I have the chance to study and name them after myself. Would you truly believe the Nicodemus Vakatos Dyrocoplaptis Phenocopis and myriad of creatures in language without a proper scientific epithet? Will you at least have a means to defend yourself? I see. What brought you to Nova Draconia? This one. Absolutely. Behold the weapon men fear and women long for. The scholar leans back and spreads his arms, as if displaying some deadly armament. Seeing your confused look, he specifies, I mean my body. While not as hard and toned as in the long ago days of my youth, and begging for a new liver to boot, it still remembers the ancient techniques of my Milvian warrior monk masters, alongside my supreme anatomical knowledge. This makes me a devastatingly effective pugilist. Got it, but why do we come to Nova Draconia? I left my beautiful homeland of Melvia for none other than Lady Science, my one and only true love. Show him the amulet. A fascinating specimen, a real magical artifact. Who knows what power it may possess? I entreat you to hide it, and hide it well, for even I, the wise Nicodemus Penacone, I am not immune to the villainous temptation to steal it. I'm leaving. Best of luck to you, Master Penacone. Luck is a fiddle mistress. What we scholar needs are observation and inquisitive minds, and occasionally a drink or two, just to keep the old humours in balance. Speaking of which, here's a curious specimen I picked up along the shore. Hands you a tiny chip of amber with an even tinier roly-poly bug entombed inside. A great compensation piece, or exchange it for a tankard of the good stuff. Consider it a gift. You got some amber. Let's take a look at this. This one. Okay, we can craft here. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the map. I think we'll go down here first.
No problem.
Why is she not following me?
What
yes,
is it?
your drum?
Time for action.
So, take a look here. Nothing.
You can count on me.
A shovel. They're always useful shovels. In the first couple of games, there was things buried around the map, and you needed a shovel to get them.
No problem. Time for exploration.
This is out the map.
The road is calling.
We are not ready for that yet.
I think I found
Oh,
something.
we already got something to use our shovel on. Let's see. Some coin. And a brock. And a silver ring. I think this is a placeholder. It's only a demo.
You can count on me. Let's do it.
I thought we could take the beehive on wasp nest, maybe.
No problem.
Who knows? This is the way we need to go, I think. Oh,
Time for
I see
exploration.
a big bag and a staff and some good boots. Some ingredients.
The
Let's
road
take a
is
look
calling.
at those boots. Quality poor. Dodge chance 2% and stealth +1. Let's do it. No barefoots here.
Let's see what's out there.
I think we gotta look at the whole map. Got some over there. Let's go.
You can count on me.
You never know what we can find in the corners.
Yes. Time for action.
A whole lot of nothing. So we have two choices now. Go the way we should go, to the city. Or this way. I think we should go to the city first.
Time for exploration.
Another big bag. I'm going. Always useful. Cap. Some solve. Lockpicking kit for her. Close. Let's get that hand on. Quality medical. Persuasion +3. We are gonna be the talking head of the party. So that's nice.
The road is
Oh,
calling.
a skeleton. A dagger blade. Let's take it.
Let's see what's out there.
Your way to the city. I see some on the minimap. That might be enemies.
You can count on me.
Oh, there's something in the tree. That's darts. Maybe for a crossbow or something like that. Let's take a look. 3 of them. Let's give it to... yeah. Copper bolts. Copper dart. Throwing weapons. So, can you throw them? Okay, interesting. We will take them.
Let's do it.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Can't go that way. That's an enemy. So this is the first time I'm in combat. So there's a 61% chance to hit. SP is the points we are using, and do we have 14 of them? Of 24? Let's try and use this one. 61%. Right in the head. We still have 13 coins left. This one costs 10. Very nice. Is she on the same turn as we are? I'm not sure. I don't think so. The same turn. And then her turn. And she's ranged. So let's see. This attack may only be performed if you are 2 steps away from your target. Attack has a 15% minus chance to hit. This attacks ignore the target's damage threshold. I think, is that the one? Or is that the armor? I think that's the armor. So, what is it's gonna cost 12 points, she has 25. So they can fire 2 times. Very nice. Okay, enemy's turn. Why is he hitting all the way over there? Okay. My turn again. And he's gone. Let's see, any loot? Some meat, ingredients. Take it.
Time for exploration.
Oh, there was something.
The road is calling.
Let's continue. Look at the map. I don't think we can get over here. Let's see, next map. After a brief trek through the forest, you come to the first substantial sign of civilization. A flimsy fence to your right, and an overgrown pasture to your left. Can you smell that, my lord? Chimney smoke, wafting from the north. Wafting from the north. Since the village is nigh, let me say thank you for ensuring my safety during the journey. Yes, spare me your whittling. The pleasure is all mine, Lady Fiona. You conducted yourself quite well out there. Yeah, let's take that one. A lady should have a few useful skills. Smiled. At last, this is where our paths part. At least for the time being. I will seek out a local guest house, and I needn't impose any further on your time for that. I'll spend the night and travel on to Swordhaven tomorrow morning with a trade caravan pauses. Then again, who knows? Looks back at you. Feel free to drop by, especially if you hear any amusing local anecdote. Because of experience, of course. Your visit should be most welcome. I hope Nova Draconia innkeepers accept songs and tales as payment in lieu of coin. Oh well, may fortune favors you until we meet again.